Hello again, everybody. I think we've gone live. Well, I'm just checking things in the studio there. Yeah, sound and height and balance there. And we're away. One, William Lashford for April the 3rd, 22. And am I perfectly square? Yes, there I go. And yeah, so we moved on. We had the April Fool on April the 1st, and we moved on to the 3rd now because we had a day off yesterday. Yes, that was it. So now we go to the other board, with the guests up and that. But of course, you can't get honest guests yet. You have to hold back. Because can't get them all on. So this is the board that displays the ones that cannot get on. And newer ones also that's come along. We will point them out. And there we go to the board, and there we see first up. Jimmy, Master Animatronics, Magic Power Halloween Face Ripper, and Heads Up Harry Animatronic from Jimmy Master Animatronics. And then we've got the Squeaker Busters too with the Saudi, S-O-U, however you want to pronounce it, the Saudi, because they don't write properly, they're only young people, kids and that, a lot, and they don't write properly. Do the Halloween Freaks 109, experiment number 7, demo funny. CM puts the crazy Ronald McDonald has to choose what different language of the Numa Numa is better, part 3. Yes, and he's obviously going to do the Numa Numa part 2, which comes behind part 3 because part 1 went up before part 2. So that's part 1. So say part 1 first, and then say part 2, and then say part 3. But read them, and you will get 3, 2, 1. So there you go, Emph. That's how you go. You're reading down a list as you're reading down a page in a book, and you will get 3, 2, 1. Try it around the other way, Emph, if you want it properly. Jeremy Lee Park, he's a ventriloquist, but he does move his lips. He's doing a family-friendly ventriloquist show in which you can speak as well and shout out loud. So they all move their lips. In the Cyberonic Studios, we finished the custom and the plushies, and we will do a live stream video of games at Cyberonic Studios there. Tristan Christ does his Lego Prison Break. And the Rockafire Boy, how to remove hose from Bob, fitting homemade Rockafire explosion. Now a bit sad in a way because the Rockafire Boy got put down. It went down off the Master Streamers. He didn't get re-elected for the month. And there was 4, which probably come to the others in turn. Louise Master does the thing Ang Bubba Fish. And that was Billy's choice, but he didn't get up first today. Pushed him down. Now, poor people might say what happened to the Rockafire Boy. Pushed him down. Those master streamers, they pushed him and pushed him till they pushed him off the end of the page. Poor old Rockafire Boy. And Barrington Honesty, he once got pushed down in January or February, and he's still down here on the others, what we just call the others. He was a top streamer, but he lost his way again. Another look at my Fats mask, unfinished painting. And the other day we nearly threw Barrington Honesty off the channel. But then again, it was an April Fool. Haha, got you that time, Barrington. And then we have the Adu side videos, moving fish, glitching, with the occasional circuit I made, shorts. And then I have the Ceramic Studios, my first piggy video. Have you got a piggy in the pen? Have you got a piggy in the house? Have you got a piggy tied to the house? Where's your piggy? Have you got a piggy bank? I think I don't know what piggies mean. Horn Prowler, the Jimmy animatronic animated drooping skull, shorts. Had the Marty Snow with a Jimmy 2001 Frosties on low batteries, mind. So he goes, bleh. And I do side videos. This was considered as a Billy B, but it couldn't be considered as a Sherlock. Sherlocks are present as they always are, there they are. Couldn't be considered as a Sherlock because it's a Billy B. It's I do side videos with a lobster HT. And Meltrick with a realistic Skinny Pooch, P-O-U, and P-A-U, Ritz. Yeah, doesn't bother about it. He's Russian anyway, or somewhere over there. Might be Ukrainian. I don't know. Meltrick, and there he is. And Cyberonic Studios, April 2nd, 2022. Came and it went. It's like all other days. Be back again next year, but not 2022. My SpongeBob SquarePants theory. I did SpongeBob last week. Sponge Crash 93, there's some SpongeBob. Title interference 51, this is. And here's a new one for you. It's Pork Mations. Who's going to poke your Mations, Porky? Unboxing of 4 balls. Really? And space balls. And the Cosmonaut. And that's the unboxing of 4 balls and space balls. From Pork Mations. Or Porky Mations, if he wants to call it that way. And here's a new one. Because we do like a new one. At least one new one each day. We look hard to find them, you know. His videos do fit in with the rest of the little toys, you know. Rockefeller Lover's got close up with his Billy Bob prototype and his Wolf T. Wolf. He's been on before. Right, and next one, that animatronic person. Now that animatronic person was running us a wild game. He's coming in every day. I mean, he held his place and he held his place and he held his place and he held his place. And then on the last day, he didn't hold his place. And now he's down. They pushed him down. The master streamers. That animatronic person doing a Jimmy dancing hamster Sarge. So that means he didn't win the category. And he didn't stay up. He was down as well. But he was down not because he got pushed down. He was only a guest operating each day. And he didn't make the full master streamers. And we got Joshy Guy with his Carlisle. 1A Interactive 3T 2022 Siren Ambulance. Here he comes, Joshy. Somebody's had an accident. And they can't go by taxi then, so here comes the ambulance. And Dr. Cogda, he had the SPI Ultimate Winged Reaper demo. And Barrington Honesty too? Well, why not? He can have 2 if he wants. Fats Mask Overview. That's one's from yesterday or the day before. Unfinished painting. And Cyberonic Studio says we're finished. For how long before he does another one? And Cyberonic Studio says me and my friend making a YouTube video together. And that's odd for him, lasting 10:47. And the other ones only last about 15 seconds. And they're all done on phone. And Mr. Snow Collector with his Jimmy Rappers, Delight Frogs, and Rem YT with his Fortnite Building Returns trailer, and Horn Prowler, Spirit of Halloween with his Creepy Caretaker animatronic short, and Dr. Cocter with his Creepy Closet walkthrough haunt. And here's another new one. This new one was from yesterday's new one. Well, it was put up as yesterday's new one. It's free, no shoes and a tall hat. Or tall hats, because you got many probably. But the person in the picture has got no hat. It looks like he's asleep on his bed. All by myself. Machine gun fella to you. The other one's machine gun fella to you as well. Getting physical on the other one. Or Frida, no shoes and tall hats. Does your tall hats come down to your legs? I've never seen them yet. Cyberonic Studios, me and my little brother Emmett are playing at the beach store. Well, that's good. Good to see little Emmett on there. I see him. I remember him. Cyberonic and little Emmett. And Barrington Honesty goes there as well. He's not there in the picture, like. But Cyberonic Studios and Make You by the Rock of Fire Explosion. Read the description. Yes, I see old Cheesy. I think that's old Cheesy on there. It looks like somebody like that anyway. Orphaned by Genesis, The Great Escape, Part 3 is Disease. And Super Bandy Logan, Hitler. Oh, not Hitler. It's J.J. Hitter. J.J. Hitter. And Fust. F-U-S-T. Fust. Lost. And Epson. If it lost an arm or a leg, I could understand it, but I can't understand that. His name J.J. Hitter. And Fust. Oh, that must be his toy. But he lost to Epson. And Dr. Cochran is SBI, Caggy the Clown with D.A. Nibs. Don't know him either, but there he is. I say Caggy the Clown. I've seen him before on others. Dr. Cochran, Techie Limb eating zombie demo. That's what I was on about. He's eating his limb. That's what I mean. If he lost a leg, I could understand him. He's eating his limb because he got hungry. So what do you do when you get very hungry? Very hungry. And you'll be dying if you don't eat something. Well, you eat your limb. That's what you do. Can manage well with that, can't you? Little Lord Hop Around. Chris the Prop Collector, random live stream. I'm bored. Chris is bored. Well, he should be. Just done 2 hours. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. And now he's bored. I do at least 3.5 hours on here usually. And nearly every day when I'm on. Randy Lynch playing Gio Gusha until I win. Play what you like. Play it in English, you might understand it. Featuring Jack. Jack sucks at life. And MC Shaggy's Wild Adventures. Grip the Dara. That's D-A-G-G-A-H. Real Gut Ripper. Ripper. With a P-A-H. Ripper. And 36101. The rarest Jemmy item you've never seen. And Trust in Christ. Lego. Should it really be this expensive? Well, I haven't played Lego for a long time since I was a kid, so I don't know. It's probably skyrocketed in price since my price. We're talking about times 100. Oh, no, more than that. It's more than doubled. We're talking about times 1,000 since my young day. Chris the Prop Collector, Spirit of Halloween 2022, Barnyard Butchers leaked. His pail is leaking. Sirens of Ohio, quick, the Greyhound is leaving. Greyhound leaving? That's Greyhound leaving. That's not a dog, that's a bush. Greyhound. MT Creations, The Rock of Fire Explosion, animated, episode 4. A Crazy Time Theatre, VP Productions, Dance Medley, Wando, or Wandro. Super Bendy Logan, The Solid, OWO. What's gone wrong with Super Bendy Logan? He says, asshole. That's what he says. That's all he says. Well, it takes him 10 seconds. Take him longer to look for it. Try that one, Super Bandy. Take you longer to look for it. And Super Bandy Logan, what a lovely day for Chick-fil-A. Smashing an old flashlight. That's 360-101. And Cyberonic Studios Duke setup. And Owen KTB, StreamYard in description. Owen KTB shouldn't be on here. But something happened with Owen KTB. Yes, that's right. I know what it is. He wasn't doing KTB. He did a runner. What name do we call him? He's an animator. Of course he is. Welcome to the club, Owen. His name's now something else. We'll not tell you when we come to him. But he shouldn't be on here. But he's still on the master stream, as you see. But he tried to confuse everybody with a new name. And it does take the time to get used to the new name, because you've been used to the old name for a while. Well, Cyberonic Studios with Duke set up with that, and the sirens have hired the Greyhound Bush. 86165 approaching the South Terminal. Sirens of Bahia is going to take a ride on it. And Clownzoid, he's going with Uncle Charlie Raw Demo. And Cyberonic Studio is going to do My Grandma, Drew Mitzi, from the Rockefeller Explosion. Oh, a talented granny. A talented granny. That's what I need, a talented granny. Skull Crane Entertainment, Pitbull live performance. At iHeart Fiesta Latina 2018, Give Me Everything. And Skull Crane Entertainment, Pitbull live performance. Oh yeah, I remember Pitbull. Don't hear much of him now. iHeart Fiesta Latina. And that's Dame 2 Cosita. So them is both Skull Crane Entertainment. The Blizzard, the Jemmy Collector, a possible prototype, a Jemmy Pumpkin Ghost. Now Shorties, that's Shaw spelled with a Shaw, the S-H, K-N-D-A-W, like a melody. Reply, not my video. And sad news from 360, 101. 360, 101. I think he's not going to do anymore. I think he's not going to do anymore. But that's a lie. Because last time he was smashing his old flashlight, and that came in after he's do no more. So after he promised to do no more or something, it must have been his April Fool. He still came in with another one. Rocky the Jimmy Collector, Destroying the Grave Raver, and Beach Bear, Billy Bob's Wonderland Mask painted. And that animatronic person is down here now, doing the Jaida singing fish. That was going to be a Billy B. He was going to give that animatronic person a chance. It was close between him, and Rockafire was up there as well, and it just couldn't hold it. The master streamers got hold of them and pushed them down. That animatronic person can't stop moving Grave Raver. And that was supposed to be a Sherlock's choice. Ah, there they are. They got separated a little bit today. So if that was a Sherlock's choice, that should have been much farther up. Yes. We could come to a very important part in the show. Right. Now, there were 4 places up for grabs, I could say, but there were 4 places to play for. This is what happened. This is the results. But not in this order. Oh yeah, go on in this order. But of course the order is leading down, so you're going to get 4th from bottom, and then you're going to go 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, first of all, that animatronic person was up for the playoff, but he didn't make it. No. The 4 that were relegated were JM811 Collections. And on this one, he's doing his Jingle Pals video from 2012. And the Rockafire Boy was close between those two. Homemade Rockafire Explosion, first show. That's close between those 3, we couldn't separate them. We separated that animatronic person because he wasn't a regular in any case, he was only the guest competing. The other 2 that were relegated was Fats Pizza Safari, revamped animatronic project, repainting the organ, part 1. And bottom of the 4 was PSC4 music, Forever Young, Bob Dylan cover by Peter Schmidt with lyrics. Now we do like the music, but we've got to give kind of some preference, we cannot take them all. So those were the 4 that got relegated. Say them again. That animatronic person didn't win his category, so he didn't qualify for a master streamer in the first place. The ones that were master streamers and they got relegated were JM811 Collections, Rockafire Boy, Fats Pizza Safari, and PSC4 Music. Not necessarily in that order. Rockafire Boy should have been kind of moved up 1 place. He was in a playoff with a animatronic person, but he beat him, but he just couldn't. He just scraped his tooth. And here's the shock news coming in now from Barrington Honesty 2. I will be deleting my channel tonight. Goodbye, guys. And the same with me. I will be deleting all my 21,500 videos tonight. Goodbye, guys. And if you believe that, you've been April fooled. Actually, the April Fool is over now, because when you do play the game, you're only supposed to play it till 12 noon. The problem is all over the world, everybody's got different 12 noons. So there you go. And we've got Harold Flower up here next because he's got a story to tell as well. He did a 24/7 Harold Flower videos. 24/7. He might have put them up for 24/7, but he didn't do 24/7. He only did 10 hours 28:45. So there you go, Harold. Pinch a few here and pinch a few there. He had to stop by April Fool. Halloween Say, prototype Jimmy Dynamic Grave Raver. Well, what do you expect the lad to walk 24/7? That's Halloween Say, that one. And it's good to have an old one returning, because we didn't forget about them. We never forget about any of our people. We have them on a list, but we just haven't done much lately. And here's the one. He visited us last year, and I think we tried to get everybody in the Christmas show, so he must have been there. So here we go. It's Al Bowley. Al Bowley does Joe McCarthy. Has a good day. And Joe reading his certificate of what he's got. A newspaper. It's not a newspaper. So there you go. A story, I'll tell you. I haven't got time to look at every video that comes in. Got Sardonyx Halloween is Chrysanthemum County, OST. Got Title Interference Cup Gabriel, which I've done. I think I'm back to where I left off. Yeah, I did. Got Cyberonic Studios, making a rocket fire explosion. And the signs behind with the Cutter bus, new flyer, new bus. And Super Bendy updates in animatronics. And 360 101 plans I had soon. But I'm getting reports of this quit his channel. But I don't know. I'd have to check up on it. Cyberonic Studios, what would you rate the voice acting? I think I did horrible. Well, it depends whose voice you're trying to act. Ghostbusters, my version. That's David Otis. Totally blank screen as usual, black. Black is black. He joined Los Bravos once, but they took them out the next year. David Otis, he was in the Masters Teamers once as well, and Johnny Ray, and he got put down. Another black screen. There's many black screens, which are nothing, you see. Thriller, my version. And gotta love piano. Perry Score, Bill Evans, Fred Hirsch on piano. Perfect World, Rosvaj is here again with his Russian. Not allowed to read it, and I can't read it. And I'm not allowed to read it because I can't even say it. So there you go. One of Mr. Putin's men. Or maybe he's fighting against the opposition. Who knows? He's got another one as well. Well, didn't do that one, so we'll not do his next one. His next one is in Russian also. It's Perfect World War's Job. The only thing you can say about him, makes lengthy videos and kind of watch them all. The Accused Collection, Rooney's Jackalope, and GQ 1995 with his Jimmy Singing Zombie Fish. And I've reached a page turn. And one page turn is good enough for me, nobody in the studio. One page turn is good enough for me. So I've done all the new ones. I think I'm going back onto the other one. So I'll see you on the Master Streamers in a minute. Thank you very much.